Hello, I'm Meg Sheehan. I'm an environmental lawyer from Plymouth, and I work with a group called Save the Pine Barrens to protect our land and water here in southeastern Mass. You can find us at savethepinebarrens.org. Thank you, Attleboro Council on Human Rights, for having me here on United Nations World Water Day to talk about groundwater, making the invisible visible. Here in southeastern Mass, we have the second largest aquifer in the state, called the Plymouth Sole Source Aquifer. It holds our groundwater, and we pull it up when we use pumps to supply our drinking water wells. For tens of thousands of years, the people who have lived here, starting with the Wampanoag people, the people of the First Light, have used this aquifer to supply our drinking water. The Plymouth Sole Source Aquifer is covering 200 miles underneath the towns of Bourne, Carver, Kingston, Middleborough, Plymouth, Plimpton, and Wareham, 7 towns that rely on this aquifer almost exclusively for drinking. The United States Environmental Protection Agency designated the aquifer as a sole source aquifer under the Safe Drinking Water Act in 1990. An aquifer is a geological formation of rocks, sand, and gravel that holds our water. It feeds the springs, rivers, ponds, and wetlands, and seeps into oceans. Groundwater is recharged mainly from rainfall and snowfall, infiltrating into the ground. Forests and soils on the land filter the groundwater. The Plymouth Sole Source Aquifer is vulnerable to pollution because it is only covered with a thin layer of permeable sand. The groundwater gets polluted, we have to use machines to filter it, and that's very expensive. When we cut down forests and remove the sand and gravel that protects the groundwater, we're exposing it to contamination. Laws control the activities to make sure that when we do things on the land, we're doing them in a way that doesn't pollute our groundwater. But these laws require us to enforce them. There's the state and federal safe drinking water laws, the Water Management Act law that makes sure water is allocated in a way that so that when we use it, we don't deprive our rivers and streams of the water that the fish and other animals need, and the Wetlands Protection Act. They all need you. So speak up for our groundwater and get involved. In Attleboro, you can contact your local Conservation Commission on the website and see all the great things they are doing to protect our groundwater. And happy World Water Day, and don't forget to take action and join SaveThePineBarrens.org. Thanks.